What is up, everyone? Today I'm back with another anchor standard and domain from teachingtolerance.org. Today we talk about action, and one of these actions that are extremely important is called empathy. Now, empathy is super important for a number of reasons. I'm working on empathy work. My students are working on empathy work. We are all working on empathy work. How do we put ourselves in the other person's shoes? That could be it. That could be the question for students, and honestly let them inquire into how they figure that out. That could be what you do to start this work about empathy in your classroom. The domain for teachingtolerance.org is the following. Students will express empathy when others are excluded or mistreated because of their identities, and concern when they themselves express biases. Now, this domain is extremely important, and you can tackle it in a number of different ways. Here are some of the ways that I would tackle this domain in Anchor Standard. Writing out scripts and asking students to role play what mistreatment of other people or groups may look like, and then asking them to determine what are some of the action steps that they can take to help make this group feel better, or to help put themselves in the other person's shoes. Students can create all of these on their own. They are more than capable. When I think about this domain, I think again about strong read-alouds, books that help talk about empathy. Here are a few. Last Stop on Market Street, Africa is Not a Country, Climbing Girls, Tango Makes Three, A Cheer for My Mother, Drawn Together, The Great Wall of Lucy, and the list goes on and on. I've put a link below for books that you can start empathy work in your classroom. These books help students start to see themselves in other people's shoes. One of the main things about empathy and compassion is having students have a model of what that looks like in the classroom. The model can be their peers, and it can also be you as the teacher. Students are most strongly influenced by the people they care about. They are strongly influenced by the people they are surrounded by daily. So, if you are an educator out there, you can help with this work. How we treat neighbors, how we treat our family members, how we treat our peers, how we treat the janitor, how we treat the cafeteria workers, how we treat everyone. You need to be careful about the messages that you are consciously and unconsciously sharing with your students or around them. Here are 3 questions you should write down or have students think about. Number 1, talked about in the beginning. What does it feel like to be in the other person's shoes? Number 2, how empathetic are you? Number 3, how can you be more empathetic to others? Now, these questions can be just simply written out. Now, these questions can be recorded. It doesn't matter how, but they need to be recorded at the beginning and at the end, so students get to see the difference in their learning and if they are actually understanding the content. And in case you are wondering, empathy means understanding another person's feelings. The understanding of or the ability to identify with another person's feelings or experiences. I think it's important that students end with some type of project. Students could write a song, they could write a comic strip, they could write a script on how to be empathetic towards others. That's it. I don't know. I'll see you next week with another one. Again, my name is Gary. I'm trying to figure out these tolerance standards. If you are working with empathy in your classroom, comment below. Share with me some of the stuff that you are doing. I would love to collaborate and pull ideas from other educators that are also doing this work. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.